All right, collective, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, welcome in. If you're new here, welcome. All right, guys, if you are a subscriber of mine, thank you for your support. I do appreciate you. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I love it. I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. And it's something different for me. So thank you guys, okay, for your support. I do appreciate you. I hope everybody's doing well, okay, feeling well and taking care of ourselves out there. All right. General messages here, guys. Okay. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Time is fluid. Energy is fluid. Okay. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck and see what possible energies need to be cleared. All right. So we have all unhealthy ego. This card came out earlier. All unhealthy pride and ego. So definitely someone has to pay attention to that energy. All unhealthy pride and ego that prevents internal change is cleared from my energy and spirit and flesh. All unhealthy pride and ego that prevents internal change. Okay? So it's something that can prevent you from wanting to change internally, right? And that's where change begins. It begins from the inside out, not from the outside in. So you would write that down, right? And you would set your intentions on releasing unhealthy pride and ego so that you can change from within. And you can begin to see that change happen and manifest within the 3D realm, right? Okay, so we have all self-doubt and disbelief in my potential are now cleared from my energy and spirit and in flesh. So someone needs to have more confidence in themselves. All self-doubt and disbelief in my potential are now cleared from my energy and spirit and flesh. You would write that down and set your intentions and you would burn that. And so this is a positive ritual for those of you who may be viewing who don't, know what this is or have never seen it before or unsure, right? This is a deck that I use to clear negative energies, okay? That's why it starts out with I declare and decree, right? That you would want to release any negative energies. That's what this is for. It's called just simple burning and releasing, okay? Simple burning and releasing. And trust me, this is for someone. Really, it should be for everyone because it's something positive. It's nothing negative about it. It's very positive, okay? This is only for those of you who may not know about this, and may not understand it or whatever. It's just a piece of information here. No long story, but it's very useful when it comes to the spiritual part of you as a person, as an individual, as a spiritual being, right? Having a human experience. Trust me, it's helpful. And if you was to use this, it could really change things within you, which will also change what's happening outside of you, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. Okay, so for those of you that may resonate for, hopefully it will be helpful to you. And for those of you who may feel like that doesn't work for you and that's something that you don't believe in, guess what? That is just fine. Because I'm not here to push anything upon anyone or pressure anyone about anything, right? No, everyone has free will. So you do as you choose, right? Own free will. Okay. Past, present, future energies. Okay, collective. Someone could be going through an ending, some type of an ending. Something is over. Okay. Past, present, future energies. Time is fluid. So is energy. Okay. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Someone could feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Okay. Or or you could be ignoring someone's offer. All right. Let's see what we have for you guys. Eight of Cups coming out. Justice. Ten of Cups. Magician. Two of Cups. Three of Wands. Five of Swords along with the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Death card. So I did say there was an ending. Okay? Ending. Death to a situation. Something is done. But something has also transformed. Something has changed. Change has come here. Okay? This has brought forth change for someone on some level of mental health, mental stability, emotional stability. This has brought change to some emotional state, mental state. Okay? So in the past here, definitely an energy of going in another direction. Knowing that it's something you need to do. It's something that would, I guess, bring you closer to what it is that would fulfill you in your next chapter of life, okay? Collective, because this to me, this is like an ending for a new chapter of life, okay? Justice is here, so things will be made fair. Things will balance themselves out. Justice will be served. Things will be made right. And so, to me, it's like you're having... Somebody may have walked away from a connection. Okay, also, yeah, someone may have walked away from a connection. And it may have made you feel like you've walked into your truth when you walked away. Okay? It may have made you feel complete. It may have made you feel whole within yourself. It may have made you feel good. Like, finally, I'm doing something for me. Finally, I'm doing what makes me happy. Finally, I'm doing what makes me feel good, what makes me feel free. I'm feeling freedom. Finally, I'm free. Freedom. Okay? And having visions too. Someone could definitely be having some type of, visions of what you want to do next for your life. Could also be having dreams of what you want to do next for your life, taking steps to make plans, right? Staying focused on what's important to you, starting with self-love, right? That's the whole deal of walking away, because I love myself enough to go in a direction that's going to serve me better. It's going to make me better. I feel better. I'm going to take the next step. It's going to be a better step, a better decision, right? So you focus now. Three of Wands. You're focused. Okay? You could be a water sign. Okay? You could be an air sign as well, yourself. Definitely could have walked away from a person. Definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Walked away from a person. Yeah. This is self-love also, but you felt freedom. It's like a freedom that you felt, even though it's lovers, you could be an air sign, like I said. You could be a water sign, but you could also be dealing with these signs. Take it how it resonates. You could have Libra in your chart, or you could be a Libra, okay? Or an Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. You could also be a Gemini. These are the energies that's showing up. You could be ending it with a Scorpio or Pisces, okay? Take it how it resonates for you. Definitely walking away, focusing on new life. And now someone wants to communicate. It's like justice for you to receive communication from this person, or maybe they owe you something and they need to communicate to you to give you something, because the three of energy, the three of oh, oh, okay. I was about to say the Three of Swords. So maybe you did suffer a Three of Swords energy from this person. It's your justice to receive something from this person. Because I was going to say that, I meant to say the Three of Wands. Because the Three of Wands is definitely an energy of receiving, okay? As well. And knowing that your ships are coming in elsewhere, you are going into action, putting in action, Three of Wands, Aries energy, putting into action to move forward with what you are focused on. And so things could also be picking up for you if you are having to travel, if you are having to make some type of adjustments in your living situation, job situation, family situation. You'll be able to make those adjustments in a very fair manner, in a very fair way, but it may be some adjustments that could be happening quickly. Things could be happening faster than you expect. They could be picking up quicker. You know, the energies for things to fall into place quickly. You order a plane ticket and hey, you find out it may be half price or something, and you end up getting a ticket quicker than you expected to get it, or you could receive unexpected finances some kind of way and receive a little bit more money than you expected. Okay, it could be anything concerning making things fair and balanced. Some of y'all could receive promotions when it comes to work or something like that, or something about business picking up for you as well, expansion, okay, with like-minded people, connecting with like-minded people that can help with business and contracts and things of that nature as well. So somebody definitely wants to communicate with you, but there's also an energy of things picking up for you and happening faster for you, things, good things, okay? Yeah, so whoever you walked away from, let's see here, the Seven of Swords is showing up with the Six of Swords, yeah. So, we did say beware of anyone trying to come back into the energies, okay? Even with this communication. That communication, it should be good communication for you. Something may be owed to you, but also there's a scenario here for others of you that there could be someone who is trying to communicate quickly to offer you something that may have some type or make some kind of an offer to you that may be very deceptive behind the scenes. So be very discerning of your communication or the conversation from another person. Be careful of the things they are saying, but pay attention and read between the lines of the things that's not being said, okay? Read between the lines, read the fine line, prints, whatever you want to say. But please be very cautious with the communication. Listen to what's being said. Don't let a person fast talk you into anything, no contracts, no nothing. If somebody's trying to make a business deal with you, make them explain themselves to you. Make them be very, very simple with you, or be as simple as possible with you, or straight with you, or very direct with you, or to the point with you. There's something about communication here that may be good for you on one hand. For some guys, for some of y'all, there's some communication that may be good on one hand, and on the other hand, there's communication that may be deceptive. So either way it goes, things will be made fair for you, but just be mindful of what a person may be explaining to you. Read between the lines, pick up on things that's being said. Be very direct with the communication. Because sometimes when you're direct with communication, a person will avoid your directness. And then they'll redirect the communication into what they feel like they want it to be. That is deception, all right? And it's also manipulation. This is the Seven of Swords, and within that Seven of Swords is the Five of Swords, right? And here's your Five of Swords. So be very careful with communication with people who talk fast. I don't care if it's love, family members, friends, or co-workers. It doesn't matter. Be careful with communication of folks who are fast talkers. Okay, read between the lines. So you're definitely moving on from something. So whatever it is, like I said, it's going to be balanced, and it's going to cause you to get in this Six of Swords energy. You're going to surpass this Seven of Swords energy because you're going to see it for one, and then you're going to overcome that with this Six of Swords, moving past all of that, because this is something that I feel like you're transmuting energies. It's like this is something you know to do already. You know how to do this already, okay? You know how to transmute energies already, but you also know how to manifest, okay? So you have Temperance here. You have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, and you have the Chariot. Yeah, you're definitely moving away from something here. Okay, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a solid foundation that's waiting to be built. There's a solid foundation. There's a solid energy, like a energy that's promised to you, collective, an energy to where it will be long term or longevity, but it will be good for you. It will work for you. It may not seem like it at first because of what you're moving away from, which is this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords energy. So there's also betrayal here. Whatever's due to you, I don't know if it's an apology. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's something to do with truth. I feel with all these swords here, it's something to do with someone trying to entrap you or have you stuck in your head some kind of way, because the swords represents the mental state. A lot of the fire here, okay, it's just travel, communication, okay, and things happening quickly. So it's a promising energy that you're going toward with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. You may be learning something new or picking up on something new or starting something new. Whatever you're manifesting is going to be very stable with the Knight of Pentacles. It's very solid and promising for you. Okay, so whatever you walked away from, you were supposed to walk away from it. And I feel like you know you were supposed to walk away from it. I feel like you just chose yourself, okay? With this Lovers being here, I feel like you chose yourself because it's right on top of the Eight of Cups, okay? And then you have the King of Cups coming out. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, the Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands, the Devil. See, there's a lot of conflict and arguing here. Somebody wants you to feel like you're stuck. They want you to feel like you're mentally trapped in some kind of way. Or this is what they made you feel in the past, okay? This may have been the past energy. This is what they wanted you to stay to be a part of, okay? And this was supposed to be a new beginning with this person, perhaps, but that's not what's happened here. And you may have been very patient with this situation or this person, okay? If it has not come to an end, it will. And that's because of all the manipulation. And this is a self-sabotaging energy as well. This person is just, ooh-wee. This is a very familiar energy. The spread is kind of familiar as well. to where you're just dealing with someone who likes to use the emotional state to try and, I don't know, hold you back, hold you up, keep you stuck, not wanting to see you elevate, not wanting to see you move away from them and their toxic ways. They don't want to see you move. They want to keep you from moving, or they want to slow you down, okay, with deception and lies about building a life, having a life. And this is why you walked away in the first place. It's like this person just, they don't want to release you. They want to give you grief about what it is you want. You may have walked away because you want a better life for yourself. You may have walked away because you see yourself doing better without this person. It could be, like I said, a water sign. It could be an air sign. This person wants you to give up on life. It's like they want you to give up on life. You've already been through enough turmoil with this person with the Nine of Wands. Even though you haven't given up, this is what they want you to do. It's like they want to convince you that you're not stable without them, or something like this. This is the energy that I'm getting here. And so you're very intuitive here with the High Priestess. You're in the knowing, okay, and that's something that they don't like about you as well. That you're in the knowing. It's something about justice here. I don't know if they owe you finances. I don't know if they owe you an apology. They owe you property. They owe you something that's owed to you, or something that's going to be made fair that you've been patient about. Okay, and it could be money. If you are walking away from a commitment, or if you are walking away from a marriage or something, and this is something that had to be settled in court for as a marriage, because this could stand for court with the justice being here. This is justice system, courts, okay? This can also be something as far as spiritual court, okay? To where this person is being judged for how they are in the spirit realm, the way that the games that they play, or you know, how they try to come at you, or how they try to come about deceiving you for some reason. They could definitely be under judgment, okay, where the wheel could actually turn in your favor, and it would be more like a backfire on them, okay. Whatever reason that this is about is basically you receiving something that's owed to you, and there's conflict behind it. Like they don't want you to have it, because see, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, that's 5 of Wands, that's conflict. Then you have the Devil here. They want to keep you stuck, because see, in between that is the 8 of Swords. So it's like keeping you confused, keeping you stuck, or making you feel like you're stuck and you're not, because you're deciding to move forward. You're focused on moving, you're focused on leaving, you're focused on decision making, right? In between that, they want you to feel confused. In between that, we want you to feel stuck, all right? That's their purpose, is to keep you feeling like there's no way out. But this is just a mental state. That's why I feel like this is spiritual, okay? It's like being in a mental prison, and that's a form of control. That's devil energy. And here it is right here. They want to slow you down. You see this Chariot? They want to slow you down here with this Chariot. And the Devil, see that energy here? Soul tie between the two. Who? The Lovers. The Lovers. Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with this water sign here, okay? Or you could be dealing with an air sign who's overly emotional. Or a Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. But I know one thing. This person is full of that devil energy here. And they definitely want to slow you down. They want to slow you down, collective. Don't let them slow you down. But you're in the knowing with the High Priestess. You know. You know this person is deceptive. You know this person's not willing to change as well. But see, you're turning the wheel. They didn't want to turn the wheel. They want things to stay the same. You're turning the wheel. You're having patience too. You made plans when you left here. It's like whoever this is resonating with, you made plans to leave. You didn't just walk away. You made plans to leave. And it's like the tables turned when you left the situation. Whatever you walked away from concerning this water sign or this air sign, okay, could be an earth sign, Capricorn is here. But this person is someone who wants to see you in turmoil, okay? But if you keep moving and you persevere through this Nine of Wands energy, which I feel like you will, because the Magician is here, the Sun is here, and so is the Six of Swords, along with this Page of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles. Some of you will be stumbling right into your blessing because the Ace of Cups is here as well. Some of you will be stumbling right into your blessing if you would persevere through this Nine of Wands energy. That's like that's that warrior, huh? That's that warrior. You haven't given up, but you've been through enough, right? That's that warrior. But this is what's coming up for you, though. This is what's so good. Alchemizing energy, learning how to control your energy, understanding, what's best for the energy, using the energy with, wisdom, knowledge, patience, love, right? And that's why success and happiness is here. That's what's helping you to move forward. And you're manifesting what it is you really want, really need. And I feel like you're also allowing your higher self to carry you. And that's what this High Priestess energy is about. That's what brings about the movement. And even though this person would rather slow you down with this devil energy, they could try to slow you down, but they can't stop you. No, they can't stop you, but they can slow you down, and they may not even really be able to slow you down. Not with all this fire here, right? Three of Wands, that's very optimistic energy. That's exciting energy. You might as well be in the Page of Wands energy too, because that Page of Wands energy is very exciting energy. It's doing something fresh, something new. It's an energy of freedom, right? It's like a childlike energy of freedom. And then you make the decision, because this is the fork in the road. You choose. You're going left or you're going right. Which way you're going to go? You're going to go the best. The way that you're going to go is the way that best suits you, right? Staying away from this toxicity, because there's a lot of toxicity here. So you got the death card at the bottom of the deck here, right? Then you have the King of Pentacles here. So some of you could have been in the situation here in the spread to where you had to choose between two people, a water sign and an earth sign. Okay? And that's the truth. And that means some clarity needs to be had here. Or some truth that had to be spoken. Right? Justice is here as well. Ace of Swords as well. Right? Making things clear. Making things fair. Being direct. Being straight up. And it could be that you may have collective male or female. We're talking about energies here. Whoever this water sign and this King of Pentacles is, you may end up having to choose between the two possibly. That's possible here. May have walked away from one to go towards another, and you know them both. That's possible here. Okay? Or you walked away from this water sign and you will meet this King of Pentacles later on in your journey. Because I feel like you're going on a journey here. With the Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Sun, this is new beginnings. This is where everything is lit. Everything lights up from here. There's been a recharge. Everything lights up from here. And the journey you're heading on, you very well could meet a King of Pentacles. Okay? I feel like you have seen things from a different perspective. I feel like you have also made a lot of sacrifices. Okay? Definitely. Have come a long way so far in fighting this fight. And like I said, this could also be a spiritual, this could also be something happening in the spiritual realm where this person is being judged for however, whatever the behaviors were that were very toxic. There could also be soul ties here as well. So some of you may need to take spiritual baths, male or female. You may need to take a spiritual bath so that you can clear yourself of those negative energies that this person once held. And sometimes you can end up with what they call, oh goodness, transmitted diseases, right? We know that in the 3D. But then there's also spiritual transmitted demons, okay? Please understand. They're definitely real transmitted, okay? Demons. Spiritual. It's real. And these things are not easy always. They're not always easy to detach from, okay? They're not always easy to detach from. So this is also sacrificing enlightenment as well, spiritual downloads, and seeing things differently for yourself. Okay? This is a missed opportunity for whoever calls themselves, being in this water energy, or it could be an air sign, whoever you may be dealing with. Matters the sign. You're dealing with someone that you're either no longer interested in, or you're ignoring this person, or you will be, or you're just, you're done. Okay? It's a missed opportunity here. And this could also be your energy, Queen of Cups energy. Very intuitive, along with the High Priestess. Okay? Male or female, we're talking about energies here. You're coming into something very solid. And so you're taking action with the Queen of Wands. That's why I say it's a lot of fire here with the Sun. Okay, and that's a 10. 9 and 1 breaks down to a 10, which is still 1, right? That's new beginnings. Feeling wholesome, right? New beginnings. Self-love, courage, right? Confidence, fire, go-getter, Queen of Wands, go-getter energy. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. That's why I say it's a lot of fire. And so you don't want folks trying to hold on to you. You want to keep it pushing. And this, like I said, it could be soul ties here, dealing with this person, because, people, we have to come on with the real deal here. Understanding that, and it kind of agitates me in a way, because some people don't understand how serious the spiritual part of you is. Your spiritual nature is so important. It's like you having to breathe. If your kidneys are not functioning right, if your heart is not functioning right, if your lungs are not functioning right, and you're not able to breathe, you have a respiratory problem, that's how serious your spiritual life is. It's very serious, okay? I don't know who this is for, but whoever's resonating with, please understand how important the spiritual part of you is. Okay? Stay grounded. Please stay grounded as much as you can. There's a lot of success for you because of the things you've been through, because of the lessons that you have learned. Okay? This person they are who they are. There's no change here with this person. For whatever reason, they're stuck in this devil energy. There are different things that happens spiritually with you when you are involved with people on a sexual level. And this tells me there's some kind of soul tie here. And there's fire as well, with all that red in this card. And then you have the fire with the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, a lot of fire energy. 8 of Wands, a lot of fire energy, okay? So when you have a lot of, I can say, sharing going on with the person on an intimate level, you're not just sharing feelings and emotions and we're gonna be straight up and honest, bodily fluids and things like that. You touch, you love, that's energy being exchanged. There's also spirits being exchanged. That's why it's good to be married before you be intimate. We have a lot to learn. You should be married and in a commitment, not sharing yourself with different people. It's not good to do that. You're picking up stuff from people when you do that. You share yourself with different people. You're being intimate with different folks. For whoever this is for, if you are doing that, just understand I can only express this from the purest the purest level of love that I can. I give you this Ace of Cups because this is how much love I have for you. I'm telling you this out of love. When people come together and have intimacy and there's no protection involved and you're constantly doing this for different people, it's just you're picking up spirits. You're picking up spirits when you do that. You're picking up habits when you do that. If this person is a narcissist or this person is somebody who's very low vibrational, they're con artists, they're a liar, they like to be selfish, they're a thief, whatever their low vibrational problem is, they could be a person that has trauma problems from a childhood. They could be somebody who was abused. They could be somebody who was told that, boys don't cry, or, you better do this or you should do that or you supposed to do this, or, they grow up in this environment to where they be messed up. And if they have trauma, if they have abandonment issues, if they have any kind of addictions, if they have sexual addictions, if they have porn addictions, if they have drinking addictions, if they have emotional stress, some type of emotional addictions where they cut off the emotions, they're not emotional available. When people are like that, you could pick up all their insecurities having intimacy with them because you're sharing spirits, you're sharing emotions, you're sharing all kind of things that consist of energy, okay? You're sharing these things with people. Be mindful. Please be mindful. Please, this is about self-care, spiritual care for yourself, self-love. You want to keep yourself cleansed from picking up spirits from people. That's dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing you can do. And it's just stuff that we have to learn as a people. You do not continue to share yourself with people, and you wondering why you got these soul ties to where people want to hook on to you. They get obsessed with you. They don't want to let you go. They start stalking you. You got to get restraining orders, and they just then jump from tree to tree. They in the bushes. You can't come home without them trailing you and being at the corner store watching you, calling you every 5 minutes, and they so tied to you because they spiritually tied to you too. They emotionally tied to you too. They trauma. I forget how to put the word. It has to do with their trauma. They're trauma bonded to you. Thank you, Spirit. They're trauma bonded to you, and that's the worst kind of bond you could ever have. It's hard to detach, and even if you find yourself detaching, the other person has to detach as well. And that's what the walking away is about. So this could have been anything happening here with any kind of betrayals or whatever this person has done. They do owe you something here, okay? But they don't want to give it to you or they don't want to see you with it. But you're going to have it either way it goes because it's your fate to have it. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is about. The wheel is turning in your favor, okay, collective? It's just, I hate to see the energy of people being soul tied, and it's hard for you to disconnect. It's hard for you to detach. And people don't realize it's something just as simple as constantly being intimate with a person. You're constantly giving your energy away. You're constantly giving your sacral energy away, your creativity energy away. You're giving your mental energy away, the emotional part of you, you're giving it away. And it's making things more difficult. It's doing you more harm than good. People don't know that that is actually real. It's actually true. So, like I said, this could be something where spiritually you need to energetically release this person or energetically detach completely from this person. Okay? I just don't feel like they don't want to see you move forward. They don't want to give you something. It's something that they may owe you with justice being here. It's something that's going to carry you. It could be finances. It's something that they owe you here. I don't know what it is, but I do know that you're headed towards a lot of stability, and it's owed to you. It's your justice. Okay, just simple as that. It's your justice. Success and happiness. That will be your justice. Okay, this person is unhealed. You may need to do some healing yourself and continue to heal. Okay, but I do believe and know that you are taking action elsewhere. This person is definitely a manipulator. So it will be up to you if you decide you want to communicate with this person. If they do owe you something, it's okay to receive whatever's owed to you, because we did say the Three of Wands is an energy of receiving. Do not allow this person to love bomb you. Do not allow this person back into your energy. That's all I can tell you. I cannot force you to do anything. All I can do is advise you. This person is going to slow you down. If you give this person the time of day other than what's owed to you, this person will slow you down. They mean to do it. It's the devil energy that they are carrying within them. And they will be cutthroat with you. They will say little things to try to guilt trip you or whatever. Okay? They're still being deceptive. If this is somebody you were in a marriage with or a family dynamic with that you're getting a divorce from, if it was infidelity, lies, deception, whatever it was, they want to stay bonded to you. They don't want you to leave or be elevated. But I feel like you're already gone here with the eight of cups and the Six of Swords. I feel like you're already out of there. You're out. You had no self-doubt, which is very good. You probably didn't hesitate, but just planned, okay? So we're just going to get your affirmation here, guys, and we're going to get up out of here. I hope that the messages did resonate with someone. Just keep moving forward here. This person is definitely toxic. They are in devil energy. Beware of this person. Okay, they owe you something. I just keep seeing that they owe you something here. Okay. Let's see what you have here, collective. You are going to win because quitting isn't an option. Okay? That's that warrior energy. You are going to win because quitting isn't an option. Nine of Wands. Somebody wants you to give in to them is how I feel, and you're not doing it. A badass doesn't quit. She or he pivots and keeps going. Yeah. You are moving. You continue to move. They're going to try to slow you down, but I don't think you're going to fall for that. Not with that High Priestess energy being here, because you've come too far to only come this far. You've come too far. Huh? Nine of Wands. You've come too far, collective. You've come too far. Okay? So I hope that gave you clarity. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Until next time, collective, take care.